Are you a registered nurse that has heard this complete game-changing news? President Donald Trump last month announced total elimination on all federal taxes on all overtime pay in an address in White House. Sounds too good to be true, right? In today's video, we will discuss what this actually means for nurses and how much extra money can a nurse keep in his pocket. I will also share how much extra money can an average nurse save by just working 2 12-hour extra shifts a month. And in the end, I will also share what's my personal opinion on this whole situation and how this can really help you as a registered nurse. So make sure you watch this video till the end to be fully informed on this whole situation of no taxes on overtime pay. So without wasting any time, let's dive right in. Hello registered nurses, my name is Karen. I've been a registered nurse in the US for about 6 years now, and on this channel, I've been helping registered nurses from all over the world get through their NCLEX RN journey with flying colors. And on this channel, I also discuss a lot of nursing news that's been going around in the USA. Nurses work long, grueling hours, and a lot of the time they pull double shifts just to keep the hospital running. And while overtime pay does help a nurse, but most of it goes to taxes. Depending on where you live, overtime can push you in a much higher tax bracket, meaning you're actually taking home less per hour than what you would take home normally. An average nurse here in California pays about 25 to 30% of their paycheck in taxes. And a nurse like myself who loves to pull a lot of overtime, we end up paying way more in taxes than an average nurse. Think about this. If you earn $2,000 for overtime money and 40% of this goes into taxes, you literally lost $800 right there. This is a major disincentive for nurses like me to pick up overtime shifts, even when hospitals desperately need staff for their daily operations. Now, this would not just help nurses. This would help every hourly worker in the United States and can help a lot of hourly workers save a lot of money on their paychecks. But before you start celebrating, there are a lot of crucial information that we'll be going over in this video to help you understand what exactly is going on. So first, let's do some math here. Let's say you're making $60 an hour and you are working a 40-hour work week. Your gross income after 2 weeks is going to be $4,800. That adds up to $9,600 every month. If we tax this at 30%, you are left with $6,720 a month. Now let's say if you pull a 12-hour overtime shift, as per law, you get paid your hourly salary multiplied by 1.5. Your hourly rate is now $90 an hour. Now, if you multiply that $90 an hour that you're getting as your overtime pay by 12, because you're working a 12-hour shift, that brings you up to $1,080 for one shift. Because you're getting paid more, this will definitely push you in a larger tax bracket. So now, let's assume this shift that you worked will be taxed at 35% in taxes. Once again, let me clarify, these are not actual numbers. I am just doing this to use as an illustration to help you understand how much money you are going to save if there are no taxes on your overtime pay. Getting back to the topic, $1,080 that you're getting for your 12-hour overtime shift, if you subtract 35% that you're paying in taxes for that shift, that is $378 gone from your paycheck for just working 12 hours. Isn't that crazy? If you're picking up 2 shifts a month, that is $756 gone from your paycheck in taxes. Now, if you multiply 756 that you're paying in taxes just on your overtime shift, if you multiply that by 12 to show how much you're paying in taxes by just working 2 overtime shifts a month, that adds up to $9,072 that you will never ever see, and that's gone in taxes, and this amount will never ever reach your bank account. This is a lot of money, and this is one of the reasons I myself stopped working so much overtime because of the amount of money that was going into taxes. It was like I am not incentivized the way I should be. In total, you could be earning $25,920 annually by just working 2 extra shifts a month, but 35% of it is going into taxes. That is crazy. But if overtime is not taxed, as per the announcement of Donald Trump, it's gonna help a lot of nurses like you and me. Does this excite you? But hold on. Before anybody gets super excited, let me tell you this. This is not in place yet, but it could soon be in effect as there are a lot of talks going on about this. It is still not clear if this is just for federal taxes or even state taxes would be exempt. So for all that information, we just have to wait a little longer. But I promise you, as soon as I hear something about it, I will make sure I make a video about it so I can keep you informed. So as I promised at the start of my video, I will be sharing my opinion on this whole situation. In my opinion, this is not just about money, it's also about retention and the morale of nurses. Nursing shortages are at a crisis level, and the burnouts are sky high. If nurses feel fairly compensated by working overtime, they are more likely to stay in the field. Hospitals can staff better, and thus the ultimate goal of patient care improves. Plus, hospitals could save a lot of money in the long run. Instead of hiring expensive travel nurses, they could incentivize their own staff without even ever raising the base pay. So it is a win-win situation for everybody. Of course, there are also going to be a lot of challenges to this. The government relies on tax revenues, and critics do argue that it could put the government in trouble. But with nursing shortages costing healthcare facilities millions and billions of dollars, I think it's time for a bold change. Imagine a world where nurses are properly incentivized for all the sacrifices they make. No taxes on overtime could be a step forward towards fixing the system and to show healthcare workers how valued they are. So what do you think about this whole situation? Should overtime be tax-free for nurses? You think this would help staffing needs? You think this would help all the nursing shortages that we have around United States? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear from you, especially from all the nurses. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more nursing insights. And if there's any topic that you want me to make a video on, you can always leave that in the comments down below as well. And if you have any questions, you can also reach us on our Facebook and Instagram pages. I will love to answer all your questions. Thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for the next one.